Open Trotters moving in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. It is the D&G Yunker Memorial. Now let's go back upstairs for the call to Vance Cameron.
Glen Cove Carter, Wedgwood, Magian Tango, Frill Seeker, and Dusty Lane Jacob. A compact field of 5, one of those happy fields where all horses receive some purse money. And it's the 5th, the D&G Yonker Memorial, and they're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Rough and trotting Frill Seeker leaving from the middle to the front. Along the rail, that is Wedgwood second. Third into the turn is Magian Tango. Dusty Lane Jacob on the outside fourth. And up the rail, Glen Cove Carter trailing fifth. Over to the opening eighth, and Frill Seeker by 3 in the early going for Kenny Arsenault. Wedgwood is second, racing from third, Magian Tango. Up the inside is Glen Cove Carter fourth, and now the trailer, that's Dusty Lane Jacob. So they settle into pylon positions as they arrive at the opening quarter, led by Frill Seeker. In the 2-hole, that's Wedgwood around the turn in third, Magian Tango. Glen Cove Carter is fourth, trailing the field. Dusty Lane Jacob, 30, and 1/5 the initial quarter. They come off the upper turn, straighten down the stretch. They have the half mile in their sights now. Frill Seeker on the point. Second is Wedgwood, continuing third, Magian Tango. Fourth is Glen Cove Carter, trailing the field fifth. That is Dusty Lane Jacob halfway home. Frill Seeker was there, 59-3. He picked it up in the second panel of 29-2 with 3/8 of a mile to go and uncontested. Frill Seeker the leader. Up on the outside, there goes Magian Tango now second. Third at the rail, Wedgwood. Moving wide, fourth is Glen Cove Carter. And the trailer, but not out of it. That is Dusty Lane Jacob, all 5. Still with a shot with a quarter of a mile to go. Frill Seeker along the rail. Magian Tango up to challenge him. Third towards the inside. That's Glen Cove Carter. 3/4 up in 1:30-1. They're coming for home. Frill Seeker, Magian Tango right alongside and coming to the lead late as they get to the wire. Magian Tango for Jim Ripley. Second is Frill Seeker. Glen Cove Carter finishes third. Time for the mile in 1:59-3.
Okay, we'll get a look at the slow-mo here in the open trot. Frill Seeker, Kenny Arsenault, they did go to the front, 30-1, and they kept on rolling, 59-3, 130-1 to the 3/4. And James Ripley and Magian Tango, they sat 3 throughout this whole mile. He's been racing better the last couple of weeks, and he raced super here tonight. He came first over and drove right on past Frill Seeker down the lane here for a pretty impressive mile of 1:59-3. That's a new record for Magian Tango. 29-2 on the end of it. Frill Seeker will get the deuce, and rounding out the 3 spot is the 1 Glen Cove Carter. He's settling for the show dough here tonight. So we're looking at a 3-4-1 try here in the open trot, Charlottetown.
Magian Tango making his way to the fifth race winner's circle, trotting brown gelding, the 4-year-old son of Ted the Stud, off the Dancer's Victory Dam Ask Me to Dance, a homebred of Mary Lee Ripley of Amherst, Nova Scotia, James Ripley training and driving. The horse trotting to a new race win record tonight of 159 and 3/5. Magian Tango in the fifth. At trackside, the D&G Yonker Memorial Cooler presentation. Here's the official results in race 5. Glen Cove Carter third. Wedgwood was fifth. Magian Tango the winner. Frill Seeker was second. Dusty Lane Jacob fourth. 30-1, 59-3. 130-1, and the mile time 159-3. In review 351-4. Magian Tango 620 to win. Exactor $17. Triactor was $43.90. On the sixth race post parade, number 1, Pictonian Storm, won by Tammy Collings of Hazelbrook, Austin Sorey training and driving. 2, All Terrain, owned by Lee Hicken of Charlottetown, trained by Trevor Hicken, the driver Corey McPherson. 3 is Jetster, owned by James Struthers, Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, for trainer-driver Mark Campbell. 4 is Perfect Escape, owned by Jack Keenan of Stratford and Joseph Dahl of Burlington, Ontario. Trained by Jackie Matheson, the driver is Gilles Barrio. 5 is Who's Your Winner, owned and trained by Dina Clow of New Haven. The driver is Jason Hughes. 4, Sealster number 6, owned and trained by Cliff Murphy of Brackley. Kenny Murphy's in the sulky. Down to 5 minutes wagering time on race number 6. Red Shores and Atlantic Lottery are proud to present a taste of coastal communities, all part of Fall Flavors and special event in the top of the park with Chef Justin Gallagher. Kurt has the details.
Thank you very much, Vance. Yes, Red Shores, Charlottetown, and Atlantic Lottery are proud sponsors of A Taste of Coastal Communities, all part of Fall Flavors. And for the first time ever, Top of the Park Restaurant will be a host location with celebrity chef Dustin Gallagher and Red Shores executive chef Andrew Smith. This will take place on September 25th, and complete details are at Redshores.ca. Okay, 4 to go here before race 6. Don't forget to get in on the pick 5. Has to be in before post time here in race 6. The ballot is located inside the cover of tonight's program. And what you have to do is pick races 6 through 10, fill it all out, get your name and number on the ballot, get it in to any of our seller locations. They'll give you a win ticket on all of your picks. You hold on to those tickets. You get all 5 correct, you win $500 plus the payout on all those win tickets. Just hang on to those tickets, though, until the end of the night. As we get a look at the 4 here, Perfect Escape, 9-year-old gelding by McCardle. Jackie Matheson is the trainer. Jill Barrio is the driver for owner Jack Keenan of Stratford and Joseph Dahl of Burlington, Ontario. A mark of 155-3 taken this summer in Charlottetown. 3 wins from 12 starts. This horse absolutely loves the front end, and he has post 4 to work with here tonight, so I can see him getting off the gate fairly well here tonight, and class dropping down to the non-winners of 901 here tonight. This could be the spot for him to get to the front and run away like he likes to do on horses. Right now, even money on the 4, Perfect Escape. Well, Perfect Escape has 35 lifetime wins. I'm going to another classy veteran in Pictonian Storm. He has 25 lifetime wins, and he had a really nice effort there on August 19th. Came first over at the same class, left from post 4. Finished 4th, 57-3 was his mile, 29-4 on the end of it, and he rallied for a nice 3rd. The start prior to that, 158. He draws in here to post 1. He's been drawn poorly his last couple starts there. He has an 8-7 in his last 3 starts. Draws in here to post 1. Young Austin Sorey in the bike. He's 0 for 15 so far this season, so we'll look for him to maybe crack the goose egg here tonight, or at least pocket up and get a good deuce here. 7-2 right now on the 1. Pictonian Storm.
My very first time visiting Prince Edward Island, we took the ferry. I remember the excitement of breaking away from the mainland. That never left me the whole time we were there. It felt like a real adventure. Naturally, I keep coming back, and so does that very same feeling the moment I get on the PEI ferry.
And to round up my try, I went with the 3 Jetster, 6-year-old gelding by Jeremy's Jet. He's owned by James Struthers. of Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. Mark Campbell is the trainer and the driver. He did not race very well on August 16th. Left from post 8. Never really get into the race. Beaten 12 and a half, but he was race timed in 157 and 2. Still a pretty decent mile, 29 and 2 on the end of it. Start prior to that though at the now winners at 13:01. He raced really well. He was a good fourth in 56 and 1, 29 and 1 on the end of it. He's got the speed and he's got post 3 here tonight, and he's getting another crack at this 9:01 level. We'll see what kind of trip Campbell works out. But I like him for part of my triactor. 5-2 on the 3 Jetster. Great field of 6 here set to do battle. Now winners a 9:01 last 5 as the field moves in.